On the show today, Desmond Elliott put on blast. Nigerians and after effect of the NSAS protests. AY and Nobel Igwe fight dirty on social media, while Kid Wire of Big Brother Niger lays out at bloggers. For this and more trending stories round the world, let's hook up with your boy, Sydney Shocker.
It is a beautiful day, no doubt. And believe me, there's no other day, no other time as good as this for you and I to converge right here on social media and check out all the happenings, all that's going down, wherever you are. My name is Sydney Shocker. How you doing? Are you ready for this? I know you are. If yes, let's hit the ground running because once again it's on. Actor turned politician Desmond Elliott was put on blast for the opting time once again by social media pundits. This time around, for what reason? Let's go find out because I have it all right here to serve you.
Mr. Speaker, we need to address certain things. The Nigerian youth, the social media, the social influencers, all of these are making the narrative that we are seeing today. Except we are joking with ourselves. Social media, yes, though good, has its negative impact. Let me first thank you for condemning the wanton killings and carnage that happened at Lekki. When I went through the comments, I could not believe it, Mr. Speaker. The curses, the abuses from children. And I ask myself, is this Nigeria? What is going on? Children cursing? People having the effrontery to enter an Oba's palace? Hold the staff of office? Culture is gone. Mr. Speaker, in the next 5 years, there will be no Nigeria. If we don't start now. The youth is not only those who do the peaceful protest. Those who have looted, who have destroyed lives, they are youths as well. Mr. Speaker, pregnant women went into malls, picked things and went away. When shall we change this narrative? I put it to all the celebrities out there, all the motivational speakers. This is the only country we have. The wealthy will go. When anything happens, what is our common saying? We die here. Please, celebrities, please, social media influencers, stop the hatred already. You have a means constitutionally to change government.
Nollywood actor turned politician Desmond Elliott was earlier in the week put on blast by Nigerian youths for supporting the anti-social media bill. One bill most Nigerians don't even want to hear of. According to fans of his and most Nigerians, he's supposed to take side with the youths because he himself is a youth and not the other way around. Well, the politician and actor defended his stand on the matter, claiming he wasn't totally supporting the bill to end or terminate social media activities in the Lagos State House of Assembly, but to check wrong information being shared on the platform. The actor is of the impression things wouldn't have gone out of hand in Lagos if not for social media influencers and celebrities. Though he later debunked ever supporting the bill, it seemed to be rather too late, as most Nigerians believe it was damage control antics, thereby refusing to accept his explanation.
My name is Desmond Elliott. I just came out of a sitting. You want me to also introduce you? Okay, my colleague is here, Honorable Afini. We just came out of plenary sitting right now at the House of Assembly. And before it finished, Dr. Olufumilayo now tweeted saying the Lagos State House of Assembly is developing a bill to regulate and control speech on social media. Desmond Elliott is said to be one of those pushing this. So the plan is to deny the Lekki massacre and then start arresting anyone. Please, I beg us, I beg everyone, this is not true. It's totally unfounded. It's Dr. Olufumilayo. Why don't you even verify? Aren't we going through a lot already? It's not true. Period. No state house of assembly, no state house, not one, has the jurisdiction to even deliberate on to pass anything, bill or anything. It's not possible. It simply lies on the exclusive list. It's from the federal level. You can't. Every member has a right to say something, but yes, you can't. And the only thing I said towards social media was to the celebrities and social influencers, motivational speakers. I said, listen, we have followers. You have followers. Please, can we cut down on the hate narrative? Everyone is going through so much right now.
One of such persons was Davido, who tweeted a rather very harsh tweet, stating, "We can surely have the youth at the helms of affairs, but that youth will definitely fail Nigerians if voted into office." That sounds loud, yeah? Not everyone agrees with Davido though, but it seemed a handful did, leaving us with the question if Desmond Elliott is actually pushing for the bill or not. Social media, like every other thing else made by man, has its advantage and disadvantage.
So how have you been able to cope, like being a legislator and you're still having time for your fans on social media?
Oh yes, I've made it a point of duty because the social media was very instrumental to my victory. So I have to let them know, step in, step out, everything that happens. And this is 2015, so you have to let people abreast of situations.
Anyway, after the dragging and name callings on social media, Desmond Elliott actually took out time to apologize to Nigerians and the Nigerian youths, claiming he allowed his emotions get the best part of him due to the magnitude of destructions he witnessed around Lagos after the NSAS protests. Come on, guys. To err is human and to forgive is divine. And most of the times we don't know when we allow emotions overtake our sense of, reasoning and what have you. But social media is one part of life. The Nigerian youths don't want anybody to touch in a hurry because it's regarded and seen as their only source of mouthpiece in expressing themselves in Nigeria.
Oh my God! Never you annoy social media pundits because Jesus, they've got all the time in the world to banter with you. Online, phones, laptop, name it. Come on, man, it is their world. We just live in there. That's what we do. Now check it out. It's been a week of restlessness, man. Thank God it's over. Normalcy is getting back to the fore. But for whatever happens, there's always an after effect. What are the after effects of the just ended NSAS protests? Believe me, there are a whole lot. But let's go check out some.
One day, when the glory comes, it'll be ours. It'll be ours. Oh, one day, when the war is won, we will be sure. We will be sure.
As the federal and state governments across the country tries their possible best, healing the wounds across the nation by dissolving the dreaded SARS and activating a judicial panel of inquiry to bring every ex-SARS officials to book, the ripples of the protests, later hijacked by hoodlums, can't be overemphasized, as it is so glaring the entire process went south. And as a result of this, it seems as though the people aren't having issues with the living alone, but rather they also have issues with the ancestors, who are considered the founding fathers of the nation, and according to most of the youths, who put them into the quagmire we all find ourselves to date. Or how else can we describe the iconic and famous round glasses of late Chief Obafemi Awolowo taken off his face at Ikeja, where the monument is erected during Governor Fashola's tenure? Well, you can say his was mild, for his cohorts, Chief Nnamdi Azikiwe wasn't that lucky in Enugu as his statue was burned down by migrants, who also claim his One Nigeria belief and campaign is the root of the problem they are having to date in the East. While this is so ironical, it's because such an act is an act of sacrilege which shouldn't be condoned, if only these hoodlums have any idea what our historical past is. Having problems with the living is understood, but not the dead, especially our heroes past. For these heroes fought for the freedom you and I enjoy today. So on behalf of the good people of Nigeria, we say, return Abiodun's round glasses to his monument, and let's always learn to celebrate, appreciate our heroes, and never mess with the dead, because ancestors could be very mean when they want to.
Absolutely. That's what it is, man. After effects of the protest, we just hope as we heal our wounds, move on, the government does the needful by making the youths feel good and relaxed wherever they are. Absolutely. It is still a trend right here on ITV with yours sincerely, Sydney Shocker. You know like I know, this is where I love to be. Comedian AY took out time to school social media socialite Noble Igwe. Over what now exactly? Your guess could be as good as mine. Let's go find out.
Comedian AY wasn't left out from the after effect of the NSAS protest, as he had a very heated argument with social media socialite and influencer Noble Igwe over patronizing and fraternizing with Nigerian politicians. Trouble began on social media after Noble Igwe, who has over 100,000 followers on Twitter and Instagram, lashed out at comedians, stating, even with all of this happening, you will still see them selling their front row tables to these politicians who will be so close to the stage, enjoying themselves. In statements and tweets and posts that didn't go down well with AY, who tried very much in his own way, schooling the influencer on the act of buying and selling. Wrapping it up with the punchline, Gucci never asked Hush Puppy his source of income while doing business with him before being busted by the FBI in Dubai. That one loud. You could feel the heart from Noble Igwe as he asked AY if he was actually insulting him and same time professing his love to him as, I love you, bro. Moving forward, AY advised Nigerians to stop blaming celebrities over the protest and to stop asking why no celebrity died at the Lekki toll gate on that very fateful Tuesday night. In his tweet, he said, when we were yet to tweet about NSAS, it started with please add your voices. When we did, they said get off your tweeting fingers and join the protest on the streets. When we did, and lots of our youths in the struggle, they are now asking how come no celebrity was reported dead too. Oh my God. Were people actually wishing some celebrities died at that protest? Bruv. Anyway, price you need to pay for stardom, I suppose. All the same, may the soul of the departed rest in peace.
Oh boy! Hush Puppy was never asked by Gucci his source of income. Oh man. That was loud, man. Like pretty loud if you know what I'm talking about. Yeah. It's still the trend now. Let's go check out all that's been trending all week long. Like I always say while you're on the show, trends are the heartbeat of social media.
Hollywood actor and one-time governor of California, Arnold Schwarzenegger, had a successful heart surgery and tweeted he was doing fantastically okay. The Austrian-American in his late 70s was seen doing very good on his hospital bed, while assuring everyone he'll be back. Just like in the hit movie, The Terminator. It was all hell let loose as Nigerians realized there were warehouses in each state of the Federation holding the COVID-19 palliatives meant for distribution during the biting hard, harsh COVID-19 era. From Lagos to Benin to Jos, we see most hits, Adamawa, Yola, Osun, Delta states, just to mention a few. Palliative warehouses were seen busted to the shock and surprise of many, as well as the attitude of security personnel who stood aloof and watched while the wanton looting, destruction and burning of property was ongoing. What everyone is still asking is, why were these palliatives hoarded till now? Though some of the governors said they were thinking of a second wave, others claim they were actually waiting for their birthdays before distributing the supposed COVID-19 palliatives to those that actually deserved it. How did we get here? Was what everyone was asking at every nook and cranny on social media. Veteran Nollywood actor Clem Ohameze revealed how he was attacked by hoodlums during the protest and the 650,000 naira stolen off him from his car with machete wounds on his hands. Not forgetting his telephone that was stolen as well. According to the actor, who still looked very shocked and sad over the incident, revealed he never realized they were hoodlums until he was attacked. He said he actually thought they were just normal Nigerians while heading for a movie location to shoot a movie. Well, thank God, the good news is that some of the attackers have been arrested, pleaded guilty, and are awaiting trial. Remember the catchphrase that trended 2 years ago when it was caught at an all-gay party? They didn't cut me. Well, dude by name James Brown has been discharged and acquitted of all gay charges in court. The now social media influencer who has featured with celebs like Harry Song, Davido, and Two-Face couldn't wait as he rushed to his social media handle to announce the good news that he's now a free man again, no longer accused of being a homosexual. While in the United States, Hollywood actor Jamie Foxx's younger sister, Jondra Dix, died at the age of 36. This was made known by actor Jamie Foxx himself in a tribute he shared on Instagram, which read, "My heart is shattered into 1,000,000 pieces. My beautiful, loving sister, Jondra, has transited. I say transited because she will always be alive." Sorry, bruv. And before we go, let's check out these monkeys scavenging for food, which reminds me of Nigerians realizing there are warehouses around the country with COVID-19 palliatives. And congrats to Nigeria's own Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala on her victory at the World Trade Organization WTO as the first African woman to run the organization, though still being contested by the United States.
Absolutely. That's what you get, my man. When it breaks right here first, because we love to trend all that's been trending every now and then right here on Social Trend. Check it out. Kid Wire has warned bloggers, especially a certain blogger by the name at Dodo Amani, to stay off his business because he's not one of those guys that loves to snitch or talk about himself. Kid Wire, let's go find out what must have heralded this. What must have triggered this at the end of the day?
Popular son of Benue billionaire in pounds, Terry Wire, an ex-Big Brother Naija lockdown contestant, Kid Wire, has lashed out at bloggers, claiming he's a very private person and isn't ready to give out information of himself to any blogger, nor allow any blogger invade his privacy in effort to divulge information about him or others. According to the Big Brother Naija lockdown contestant, any information about him will be shared himself. It will be posted on his Instagram and Twitter pages, calling out a particular blogger by the name on social media at Dodo Amani. Let's hear how the very rich kid put it on social media in his words. I am actually a very private person and I don't give information about me or anyone close to me to anybody. If there's anything new as regards information about me, you will hear it directly from myself, as I put it on my Twitter and Instagram page, and not from at Dodo Amani or any other blogger for that matter. This, a number of fans took to his comment section to share their thoughts, having mixed reactions. Some actually said calling out a certain blogger was a bit too much, while others said you can't have a private life while you're a Big Brother ex-contestant, for crying out loud. But come to think of it, why do the crime when you know definitely you can't do the time? Big ups, Kid Wire. Just deal with it.
Up next, my top 5 trending videos. Are you ready for this? I know you are, so let's go check them out.
Top 5 trending videos of the week.
Has found evidence that will be useful in investigating the Lekki shooting.
Top 5 trending videos of the week. 5 trending videos of the week.
I keep my 1 star.
I keep my 2 star.
I keep my 3 star.
I keep my 4 star.
I keep my 5 star.
I keep my 6 star.
We don't catch you.
Catch me how?
Play it for him.
I keep my 6 star.
No. You can't use this against me as well. We already used it. Yes, sir. Can you hear it?
Yes, I have received the voice note.
Good.
That boy is a criminal. Lock him up.
I'm not a criminal.
Top 5 trending videos of the week.
No. Okay, wait.
Top 5 trending videos of the week.
You need water. I hope you are not intending for me because I know it's
kí ló ṣe kí ló kò tí ì jẹun ni balo gbé tí a kù. Balo, wait up.
Balo. Now. You thought he's joking.
Kí ló ṣe ìwọ ni kíní gan?
Stop. Balo. Sorry.
Get that woman with
Sorry.
Hey, water.
Sorry.
Get that woman with the water. Don't pretend to.
Call that woman with the water.
Kí ló ṣe náà?
Somebody now.
Call that woman with the water now.
Sister, please give us water.
Please, water, please.
Water. You guys are
so ṣe fíìmù ni now. Sílẹ̀ náà. Sílẹ̀ náà. Sílẹ̀ tó kó farabalẹ̀ yà.
Calm down, please. Stop. She didn't want to kill me.
Top 5 trending videos of the week.
And for my top 5 trending videos, you know what next is my goof of the week. Who's goofing this time around? I know you can't wait for it. Let me serve you. That person.
Goof of the week.
In nearby bushes. It is indeed a very unfortunate development that the state will find very difficult to recover from, as we don't have the capacity to provide what have been carted away or vandalized in a short time. The situation is indeed worrisome and should be a cause for concern for all Kogites, as it set us back many paces in our effort.
Of the week.
And as I wrap it up with on the show, it's been Super Trend right here on Night TV with yours sincerely, Sydney Shocker, holding it down and taking you through the world of social media activities, man, worldwide. That's how we get down. One thing I know for sure is I'll be back here next week, Sunday and Thursday. Two things I'm saying to you, keep the peace and quit the peace. Remember, peace brings development and violence brings nothing but sorrow, tears and blood. Big shout to fella. See you in the next one. Peace. I'm out.